The fire of conflict in the Middle East is no longer confined to the skies or the land, it is now spreading to the sea as well. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps has issued a statement that could potentially disrupt Washington's military plans. According to the IRGC, the United States is moving closer every moment to what it calls zero hour. But what exactly does zero hour mean? Is Iran truly preparing for a major military operation against the US Navy? Or is this simply a new form of psychological pressure? In a statement broadcast on Iranian state television, the IRGC Navy claimed that all naval movements of the US Central Command CENTCOM operating in Middle Eastern waters are currently under constant Iranian surveillance. The statement declared, "The Americans are moving closer every moment to a time when Iran's armed forces may begin operations against CENTCOM's naval units." It ended with just two words: wait. Despite its brevity, the message has sparked fresh concern across the region. The warning comes at a time when the United States has reportedly been conducting strikes against Iranian military targets around the Strait of Hormuz for several consecutive days. Tensions have increased further following reports of US strikes near Bandar Abbas. Meanwhile, according to various international media reports, the United States is preparing to deploy additional aerial refueling aircraft in support of Israeli operations. Reports also indicate that President Donald Trump has held multiple meetings with senior military officials in the White House Situation Room, where possible options for additional strikes on key Iranian facilities have reportedly been discussed. Iran, however, has shown no indication of backing down. Earlier, a spokesperson for Iran's armed forces warned that if the United States launched further attacks on Iranian infrastructure, the response would be devastating. Many analysts believe the IRGC's latest zero-hour statement is a continuation of that earlier warning. As of now, however, there has been no independent confirmation that Iran has officially launched any new military operation. Overall, the situation has reached a point where a larger conflict could erupt at almost any moment. On one side, the US Navy remains active throughout the waters of the Middle East. On the other, Iran insists that every American warship and every piece of military equipment in the region is under constant surveillance. The biggest question now is whether zero hour is merely a strategic warning or whether it signals the beginning of a new chapter of war in the waters of the Middle East.